What's going on, y'all? I'm Michael May. I'm the host of the Hear Me Out podcast. Real fast, I wanted to share a message real quick before we get into this interview. It's really important that you guys understand that suicide is real amongst men and women, and I'm fully aware. And during the process of this video, I had an observation, and it's not a fact. It's not a fact. I want to be clear. It's not a fact. I don't know the personnels on the interview, but I made some statements that I won't take back, because the purpose of this channel is to be as authentic as possible. And it is my reaction, and it wasn't until the process of the video when I started noticing some things. Now, like I said, none of this is a fact. I am also a person that has friended people who have committed such an act of self-deletion, and I take this very seriously, but like I always say, the purpose here is for me to be my authentic self, and I'm going to express that. The interview was still a great interview, but I have personally experienced women that have gotten to the point where this interview got, and I know what their outcome was. Not saying that it's going to be, there's no facts here. This is just me speaking my version, my opinion, but the topic is touched. So without further interruption, please enjoy a reaction video. Thank you.
But I will say to 20-year-olds, and even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't.
Did you hear what she just said? She did not understand the value that she was born with. Fellas, I've always been telling you, women are born with their value. You have to earn, you have to work for your value. But once a woman's value is gone, she can't get it back.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money I can't.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I am your host, Michael May, and today, Manosphere Highlights Daily strikes again. This is the video, so hear me out. I'm not gonna just throw out a zillion videos, wasting videos just to listen. I'm only going to throw out content that makes sense. Everybody else could deal with all the other bullshit that's going on the internet. I don't got time for that. You understand what I'm saying? But videos like this, I got to get into. Now, before we get into this, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications, please. Like the video. Share the video if you'd like. But we're going to get into this video right here. Listen, Manosphere, I need you to take your flowers. Please. Fair use. We're going to jump into this right now. This one is a gem.
Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Uploading visuals, sir.
No guys that... No. Of course, guys that... No. I'm saying, of course there's guys in my DM, random people. Yeah. But guys that I would be interested in, there's really nobody trying to talk to me like that. And that's okay. That's fine.
Brittany Renner says being called damaged goods stinks. And here is why. Humble pie. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. This is the video from the Just Early Things channel we wanted to highlight because our favorite must-study personality, Brittany Renner, was on the podcast. The reason why...
Now, hold on. Big shout out to Just Pearly Things. I already told y'all guys, before she blew up, I knew she was going to be a problem. Why? Because she comes from a traditional home. and which most women don't. So Pearly Things is speaking from a level of experience. Same thing I do here on this channel. Everything I speak about here on this channel is a fact. It's straight truth. I want you to listen this video. I want you to look at Brittany's face, her behaviors, the words that she's saying. Listen, Manosphere goes in though. Let's keep rocking.
Why she is must-study material is because she is transparent. She exposes a lot of red pill truth about female nature. Watch the full video because it's full of gems. The link is in the description. And we're gonna highlight a few clips that emphasize our message, which is to protect yourself at all times. Now, before we get into this, Janice, give me a description of humble pie.
Humble pie is a term that is used to describe a situation in which someone is forced to admit that they were wrong or to apologize for their actions. It is often used in the phrase eat humble pie, which means to admit defeat or error and to accept the consequences of one's actions. The phrase is thought to have originated in the 14th century, when it was common for people to eat a type of pie made from the liver, heart, and other organs of a deer, which were considered less desirable cuts of meat. To eat humble pie was seen as a way of accepting a lower status or position. Today, the phrase is still used as a metaphor for acknowledging one's mistakes or limitations.
Keep this in mind, fellas, because I'll get back to this at the end of the video. So now it's time for us to get into this and do what we have to do. Because we men, ain't we? Shit.
Like what you talk about, I think that it's foreign to me because, and I would say probably a lot of females as well, because I can honestly say, I'll speak for myself because I don't want to speak for everybody, but I never thought about it. I never thought about how men feel. I never thought about, biologically speaking, what makes sense. I never thought about how in marriage, you know, especially if the man makes more, that it's kind of a shitty contract on there.
Hold on, time out. I want you to understand what she said. She said, I never thought about it. Fellas, I want you to understand. Most women that come from single parent households, how can they think of, and this is why it's not, I blame parents too, don't get no, oh, I got too many real life experiences to give to y'all. We ain't gonna give it to y'all today, but hear me out. A lot of this is blame on the parents too, because a lot of single mothers, they don't give their daughters, their sons examples of good and healthy relationships, so they don't know. So part of it is there for it and part of it is not. See, hear me out. There's a saying, right? When you're born broke, hey, you can't control the situation. But if you stay broke, that's completely on you. So Brittany, we understand she didn't come from that situation, but she chose not to learn. Ready? Hear me out. Even me, I had to break all of my family curses. When I hit like 27, I had to rip them things off of me. Because I understood that what I was taught when I was younger, most of it was a lie. Now, though my grandmother was keeping it 1,000 with me, but everybody around, all right, let me not lie. That's a lie. I was about to lie. What happened was this. You know how it goes. Your grandmother tell you something and you like. So you thought it's kind of like she hating on you. She kind of hates, trying to cramp your style. But in fact, as I got older, I realized what she was saying was the truth. But now, Brittany said, I didn't think about it. Fellas, most women don't think about you in any kind of way. Most women are selfish. And it's because that's what society makes them feel. That's what soft men make them feel. Everything is the woman, and chase her and make her feel like she's the prize and she's sea moss gold and she's the epicenter of the world. Hell no. But let's keep on going because she keeps it. Listen, this is the video I was waiting for, because I knew the day would come. Ready? She ain't the worst looking woman in the world. She ain't the hottest looking woman in the world. She still got a little bit of looks, but I want you to listen to what she said. Hear me out. When women are younger, they always swear they got more time. They swear they do. Just like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna let Brittany talk. Go ahead.
know, especially if the man makes more, that it's kind of a shitty contract on their end. I know business. That doesn't make sense, you know, unless we're signing prenups, right?
This is exactly why the man...
Hold up. Fellas, do you record the video I put for y'all on YouTube? You probably don't know yet, but go follow me on Instagram, Michael May Forever. Y'all already know what time it is. I am your host. Subscribe to the channel. But hear me out. On YouTube, I always said this. There was a video I put up of a woman explaining how women always say, like, I don't want to date a dusty. So a dusty is somebody who's beneath them. Right? Fellas, come along for the ride. Listen to what I'm going to say to you guys. I've been speaking about this for years. 4 years. You already seen the last video. I have my brother confirm. Listen, I do this for real. But listen to me. So a lady up here, let's just say she's making $100,000 a year. So she thinks that this is where she's at. This is not her sexual market value place. That's what makes a woman a woman. How beautiful she is, is she physically fit, the kind of man that she can get. Women don't want to hear that. They want you to value their education. Oh my God, I got my PhD. Kiss my ass with the PhD, right? So now you up here. Listen, I've dated women with PhDs, and trust me, they might as well have a high school diploma. Might as well not have one. Might as well, cause life-wise, they were dumb as shit. All right, let's go. Let's humble it back down. Okay, so hear me out. So a woman up here, 100,000, right? And if a man is making 50, a woman swears that that man is beneath her. So that's called dating down. That's you'll be considered a dusty. But when the tables are turned and the man is up here making 100,000 and the woman is making 50, that's called the come up. Bitch, no, you a dusty. Hear me out. If a man is more powerful than you are, makes more money than you are, more influential than you are, then you're the dusty. He's still dating down. Because that's what makes a man a man. He's powerful, influential, he can make the connections. Hear me out. I could pick up either one, right? Make a phone call and have no money in my pocket. And I bet you 5 of my guys will send me some bread. Most guys can't do that. Most guys don't have that kind of a network. That's neither here nor there. But I want you to... Did you hear what she said? I never understood that a man who's making more money, he's everything above a woman. It's a bad deal for a man to date somebody down. It's a bad deal. Now, mind you, not only is she making less money, now let's scrap the money. Now she's overweight. She's even further down. She ain't that pretty. She's even further down. Now she's dumb as shit. She ain't got no values no more. Well, she's even further. So this is what she's getting to. She's telling you guys. She's admitting it out of her mouth. What she's saying throughout this whole video is that I ain't shit. But I thought I was shit. So now that I know that I ain't shit, I gotta confess it because I realized it. And she's going to continue. And I'm going to let her continue. Brittany, please, continue. Please. Please talk.
The manosphere keeps growing because women in general do not give a shit about what men want. What's in it for us? Modern women are not raised to cater to a man.
Nope.
Because that is slavery. You heard it, fellas. She never thought about it.
Did you guys see the video where the lady, hear me out, Coach Greg, big shout out to you. This video was crazy. The woman had an engagement ring, but she went like this, and as she was putting it on, like it was flashing to her, like cleaning the kitchen and the stove and the bathroom, and then she took it off, she got scared and put it back on again, and it flashed her again, and she ended up flushing down the ring down the drain. Bitch, cleaning? You gotta do it with no man anyway. So see, this is how women get tricked. So what she's saying is, if you a lady, you should be dirty. That's what she's saying. Epa. So what she's saying is, she's fixing the bed. You should be, listen, if you're a lady and you're a single woman, you're fixing your bed regardless. She was there washing clothes. You're washing clothes regardless. So what? So now it's slavery because you got to do it for a man. Make this make sense. Tell me, how does this video is gold. Listen, my man dropped this video an hour ago and I'm on it. Hear me out. This was the dumbest video I ever saw with the lady with the ring. Cause hear me out. Ladies, I'm gonna say this again. When I ask you, any woman that I'm engaging with, I'm always gonna ask. And I've been doing this way before Kevin Samuels. I want y'all to understand. Big shout out to him. But I already did a video when he actually went online, and I already responded to it where he said, I don't want to get into that video. I'm gonna do another video on it. I'm not giving it away. But when I ask, what are you gonna do for me? Well, I'll cook and I'll clean. You would be cooking and cleaning if I wasn't around. What are you doing for me that you're not doing for anybody else? And I promise you this, intercourse is not enough. For most men, it's not enough. But let's keep going.
That's why they give you that confused Pikachu look when you hit them with the facts. The only thing they know is feel-good Kool-Aid.
Yep.
That's why they cannot answer the question, what do you bring to the table? Because they were taught that just being a woman is enough.
Yep.
Or they start leading with their PhDs and so-called careers, like they are making money to take care of a man. Women are selfish as F, and social media has shown their true colors.
Social media definitely shown that. All the manosphere has definitely shown that. And now you have women, you have Pink Book Diaries, you have Just Pearly Things. Look, Kevin Samuels red-pilled Kendra, what's the girl, Kendra G? Not Kendra G. What's the other girl at the dating show? That now all of a sudden, she's stealing all of Kevin's talking points. But we're not going to get into that right now. But I want you to understand, fellas, hear me out. Women are naturally selfish. It's in their nature to be selfish. What you got to find is one that isn't that is willing to not be as selfish and willing to share the pie. That's what you gotta look for. And ladies, I'm sorry if you're listening. A man will come down on looks to go up in cooperation. But that's why in one of the previous videos I already told you guys, my man who became a millionaire said for me to do a video on Instagram where he said, it's funny because now that he's a millionaire and he's making all this money, there's hotter women at the top. And they're more cooperative than the women who are average chicks. These chicks be average, regular 4, 5s, and 6s be like, and they be swearing like they hot shit. Hear me out. Kevin said it. Alpha Male Strategy said it. Mediocre Tutorial said it. I've heard Tom Likens said it. Patrice O'Neal said it. Some of y'all women, you're only beautiful because of where you are. Because if some of you women go to California, go to New York City, y'all chicks is invisible. Y'all invisible. The chicks over there, you're invisible. Mamita, you are gonna, you might as well be homeless. Because they're gonna look right past you. You're gonna have to try super hard because some of these places, these ladies is just too gorgeous. But stay right where you are in Little Rock, Arkansas. Stay right where you are in your little baby town. Because in your town, you feel like you the hot shit. You ready? I don't care where I go, I'm hot shit. Because that's the beauty of being a man. Your value, hey, wherever you go, it's going to go with you. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, fellas, there's pros and cons. Hear me out, fellas. I want you guys to be thrilled to be a man. I know there was a couple of years stretch with the whole feminism movement trying to keep us men down. But fellas, I want y'all to be energized because the time is now. Our time is now. Women are I told you guys, women are going to start falling. Women are going to start falling they're going to start realizing and understanding like, damn, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board with these guys. Because what we doing, we've been lied to. It's not working for us right now. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Is why it hits different when women recycle manosphere talking points. Because they are not supposed to break the girl code. They came after Shahrazad Ali, not because she was speaking the truth. They came after her because she was supposed to keep her mouth shut. You are not supposed to care.
This is true. And this is why I give credit to all the women that are out there and they speaking up for men. I said this on Instagram 5-6 years ago. When you start seeing beautiful women speaking up for men, y'all ladies are in trouble. Because now, if the beautiful women are understanding and cooperating, the rest of y'all gonna have to just fall in place. If not, se jodió. You're gonna be in the street by yourself, single, evicted from your apartment with your children. And then we're not gonna get into that because studies already show by 2030, majority of the homeless in the street are gonna be women and children. But I'm gonna let you go find that study. But let's keep going.
You're not supposed to expose these so-called queens. Look at our video about Dr. Ramani taking a huge L. Just put a mirror in front of their faces and they become stone cold like Medusa. It doesn't matter how educated she is. Truth and accountability is a woman's kryptonite. Let's go to the next highlight.
I will say, I have to be honest with myself because I think it's easy to take the cliche route and say, like, I would do nothing differently. Now, from the wisdom I have acquired, no, I would not change this wisdom for a clean slate. And that's just the God honest truth.
Now, she wants the wisdom, but her wisdom came from her experience because she wasn't taught it. But somebody like Jess Pearly things where she has mom and dad, they were able to explain this stuff to her.
But I will say to 20-year-olds, and even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't.
Did you hear what she just said? She did not understand the value that she was born with. Fellas, I've always been telling you, women are born with their value. You have to earn, you have to work for your value. But once a woman's value is gone, she can't get it back. This is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's just the way life is designed. But did you hear what she said? Did you hear the way she allowed herself to be used? Fellas, hear me out. I already told you guys the story. I know women who are 17, been ran through 17, 15, 16 guys. Excuse me? I know chicks who are 18, already having 5 partners at 18. God damn. I know chicks who are 25 with 5 partners, and you 18, you just fresh out the box and you already got 5 bodies on you? Come on. Fellas, hear me out. Women are never going to tell you the truth about their number. They're never going to tell you the truth. But you're going to...
This is Mia Khalifa, fellas. Even though she has a problem with her prawn past, she never changed her name. Because that name is famous. That name draws a lot of attention. Brittany Renner, Mia Khalifa, Paulina Poroskova, Larsa Pippen, women in general love attention.
Now this is true. Mia doesn't want that publicity that comes with her name, but she hasn't changed her name. Why not? Because she's still ready. Hillary Clinton. After Monica Lewinsky, how dare he? And then when she's still with him, so she's smart. Why she understands she ain't gonna find another bill. She ain't stupid. She ain't that dumb. She a little smart. She's smart. She's smart. She's smart. She's smart. Right? She ain't gonna find another bill. But ready? It's the name. The name is what gives her clout. Fellas, I want you to understand something. Your name being attached to a woman is important. Fellas, hear me out. I always tell my son this, right? You get two names in life. The name you're born with and the name that you create for yourself. Listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And to have a woman attached to you, hear me out. Any woman dealing with me, she should be fucking honored. I don't give a shit what nobody says. I don't give it. Listen, why? Because you're not going to find another me. You could try, and I've seen many that hear me out. You know what's crazy? That now, even in my life, when I don't talk to nobody, I got people that dealt or been around my exes, and they're like, yo, fam, she's still struggling. Y'all seen the story that I sent y'all on Instagram. If you guys, some of y'all not on Instagram. All right. So the story goes like this. When I was much younger, I met a very beautiful woman, right? Model, on a video set. She was beautiful. So I'm kicking it with her XYZ. I'm trying to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? And it was a no-go. And she turned around and said, nah, I'm interested in that woman. Whatever, cool. I said, cool. I said, no problem. I said, may I just inform you of something? She said, sure. I said, you're never going to find another me. And even if you find someone, it's not going to be me. Why? And now, guess what? That was in her 20s. Now she's rolling up on 40. And the other day I spoke to her. Hey, she's random pulled up on my suggestion thing. I'm like, hey, what's going on this and that? Boom, boom. Hey, what's up, man? Married? What's going on? Nah, still single. And I'm sitting here like, so single, 30 plus, no children. You can't get it right. Why? Because women always think that they can find better. Hear me out. I want you to understand. I always say this. As a lady, if you came across my path, that was the opportunity you had for the rest of your life. And I know women who've crossed my path and they still can't figure it out. They still can't figure it out. See, I'm the kind of person that I'm not going to play no games. See, I'm good right now. Right now, I'm good. I'm Gucci. But everybody's still struggling. I want you to understand, fellas, I need you to get your shit together. I want you to understand. I know who I am. I know I'm a powerful person, influential person. I know I can make things happen for anyone that I'm with. Get there, fellas. And get there quick. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
That's why they do not want to do things differently, because they would miss out on all this attention. Their problem is the trade-off, because these women feel used because these men didn't love them. They just wanted to... And nobody forced them to spread their legs. Let's take it a step further.
And people that I shared my...
And it's true. See, because women think... Ready, hear me out. Fuck it. I keep it a stack. So there's a lady that I was trying to engage with, right? So she believes, I'm using the word correctly, she believes the male attention that she gets is from men that want to be with her. She's misunderstanding that it's attention from men who want to sleep with her. It's two very different things. But most women don't understand it till they reach Brittany's age. Let her explain.
My body with. When I think about my list, it's...
Hold on. We're not going to skip past that, Britt. Hold on, Britt. We're not going to just zoom right past that. What she just said.
When I think about my list, it's repulsive. Body with. When I think about my list...
He forced them to spread their legs. Let's take it a step further.
And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive. Because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth. And it's disgusting. I hate even having that spiritual tie in any...
Hold on. Pay attention. You see this face right here? Look at her face. This is that epiphany moment. Most women don't hit the epiphany stage until about 34, 35-ish. And that's when it's like, damn. But look.
I hate even having that.
Look at Just Pearly. Look at Just Pearly's face. You could tell that Just Pearly doesn't want to ask any more questions at this point. Just Pearly is literally like, I don't need her to start crying on my show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things like, you know how when the woman is really getting emotional and you're like, I ain't trying to push no buttons. I'm just gonna sit here and just let her just go. I'm gonna let her like work through it and soothe it out. Just Pearly's smart. Just sit back. Look at Just Pearly's face. This is that. Damn. She just realized it on my show. Damn.
Spiritual tie in any type of way. But yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I move around.
Now hold on. This is what most women don't understand. Look what she said. That sexual spirit, that spiritual tie. Ladies, every time you have intercourse with a man, if you're not falling in love, you can't pair bond. You are damaged goods. And this is what most women don't want to understand. When you engage, it's even in the Bible. Listen, when you have intercourse with a woman, this is you actually sitting here saying your minds. Intercourse bonds you guys together. But when a woman is like, yeah, it's just intercourse, she's damaged. She's so far gone. But let's keep going.
And not even necessarily because of like the societal outcome. It's more so from my self-worth.
What's how it makes you like feel?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Ladies. Oh man. I've been saying this for too long now. Y'all gotta understand that if you have nothing, if you feel nothing, you're done. You're done. When you have intercourse with a man, you're supposed to like gravitate to him and feel like that sense of neediness. If you don't feel like that, and it ain't about, because the dick wasn't good or the sex wasn't, that has nothing to do with it. Intercourse is intercourse. Once you're intimate, you're intimate. Intimate. You're intimate. You're coming together like this. You're creating a soul tie. But look what she said. Look at this face. Look at this face. Like she's really realizing some of the guys that she was with. And she's like, I fucked up. She knows it.
This is pure gold. You were feeling pretty good when you were...
Yep.
All those athletes and entertainers, because you were feeling the clout you were getting from them. But this is where all these antidepressants come in, because women come to the realization that the Chads and Tyrones don't care about them like that.
Yep.
They confuse love with lust.
Yep.
Just because a man talks to you doesn't mean he wants to marry you.
Right.
This is where the loneliness comes in. Because with all these followers you have on social media, none of these men you want truly care about you.
Yep.
Check this out. Listen carefully.
Knowing that you gave a sacred part of you to a man that looked at sex with you as taking a piss.
Yo, she's on it today. She is on it. Ladies, only men have the ability to sleep with another woman and it's like taking a piss. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing to us. For you, it's different. For you, let me rephrase that. Rewind. It's supposed to be different for you.
It's not fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about. And I feel like...
Ready? Look at this. Look.
It's not...
Look at Jess Pearly is like, yo. So Brittany needs security. Somebody got to make sure that she gets home safe. Cause I don't know. Brittany's having like a confessional moment right now. If I'm even saying it correctly, I'm too hyped. Like Brittany is gonna break the internet with this because this is crazy. She literally said, "It's disgusting."
Fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about. And I feel like I've beat myself up every single day for my decisions. And what people say about me online holds no candle to what I've told myself on a daily basis. Like I've been called worse by better, and that better being me. Like I have talked down to myself, and I felt like I was unworthy for a very long time. And I would say this is more of a recent awareness, like in the past year.
What did I just tell you guys? You could tell it's her actually realizing it now. It's too late for her though. And this is the problem with most, and that's why I always tell you young ladies, I'm sorry. You have a short window to get your life together. Ladies, if you're 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23 the most, I'm stopping right there at 23. If you're 17 to 23 and you have somebody really vetting you for a life partner, you better jump on it right now. Hear me out, because it's only going to get harder. It's only going to get harder. And even, listen to me, ladies, even simps, you already know what that means. Simps is sucker impressed by mediocre. Even simps, they're saying it on the internet. I don't want to simp no more. I'm shutting this program down. Women are going to be lost because now they're going to lose their number one agent, which is their attention. Thinking that their looks is going to carry them through the rest of their life, and it's not.
Where I'm like, Brittany, you were always enough. Like you never had to seek validation outside of you. You never had to look that far. And that's what I would tell myself. I would and try to tell women, you should really think about who you're laying down with. Like, and that is a more traditional view, but it's like sex is not even worth it if they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about.
Oh my gosh. Yo, this Brittany's about to break the internet. What she just said right now is, why are you laying with somebody who you know doesn't give a fuck about you?
About you, they have no desire to.
Look at just Pearly. She's like, yo, I think something's happening right now on my show. Like, she after this, they should go to like a comedy show or go out to eat dinner, and like Brittany will stay with her, so that way, like, you know, like Brittany's having. See, so here's the thing. I don't take deleting yourself as a game. I know plenty of friends of mine who have done that. But usually when girls get here on their own, it's too late. Something mentally is about to click, and it's dangerous. And this is the reason why I'm speaking. Why? Because people need help. You don't know what somebody's going through, and maybe she's really coming down. She's coming down on something. And I think, and this is just me, because I care. I'm a people person, so I still care. I still like to hear what she has to say, and I think that she needs to really share more of this truth. But she needs to talk to somebody. She can't deal with this on her own.
They don't want to know your favorite color. They don't give a shit. So why do you want them over top of you? Again, that's come from feeling used up. And sometimes that's why the used goods comments, they sting. Because you know what? There are times I felt like that. I feel like the the new toy that now is unexciting and put away in a box.
Ladies, You're hot right now. You're going to get old, and the new batch of 20s is going to come out. The new batch of 18-year-olds are going to come out. 19, 21-year-olds. And you're going to be, like Brittany just said, you're going to be the old toy in the box. Nobody's going to want you anymore. Now the new hot young things, the guys, the older guys, the younger guys, the billionaires, the broke guys, everybody's chasing those women, and now you're invisible again. Y'all already seen the video that I posted with the supermodel who was like, yo, I was a model, and guys see me now and like, I'm invisible.
Woo! This is pure gold. She never disappoints.
Yep.
When the well runs dry, that's when they miss their water. When these women are in their prime, sky's the limit.
Yep.
She had no time to think about what she had or lost because she was already talking to the next man in line. Blue check after blue check after blue check, and now she wants to talk about a punani being sacred because now she's looked at as damaged goods, and there's nothing she can do about that. That's why it floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. None of these guys that she wants are looking for her. Paulina Poroskova, Lance Pippen, they all admit they cannot attract the guy that they want. Check this out.
A man and someone coming to save me, I can only save myself now. So that's why
Did you hear what she just said? Did you hear? Don't skip past that. She literally said, because I watched the actual interview, but she was speaking pretty much like, yo, there's no man coming to save me now. There's no man coming to save her now. And she understands that. Listen.
dating's not a focal point, but I'm not like turning guys away that actually want to get to know me, like the real me, not just want to fuck me and say all the right things and fuck me, because I can see through that too. So I just use discernment now, where I'm like, no guys even really try to talk to me, like, or
now she wants to use discernment. Now, and see, and this is another problem, ladies. This is another issue, and I always tell my fellas, I don't care, I'm a man of God. It is what he can say, whatever y'all want. Or that I'm a born again woman, and now I found God, and it's like everything is wiped clean. I'm a new person now. I'm using discernment. It's too late for that. It's too because now the only people you're gonna fool is the young guys. See, them young dummies, they're gonna wait for you because they feel like you're above them, and you are. But the guys that she wants, they're not waiting for her. And like she just said it, nobody's looking to date her. Nobody's going to date this woman right here.
or I should say, no guys that. No. Of course, guys. No. I'm saying, of course, there's guys in my DM, like random people. Yeah. But guys that I would be interested in, there's really nobody trying to talk to me like that, and that's okay.
Fellas, this is gonna be women all the way across the board. All the way across the board. Fellas, listen to what she just said. There's guys that want to be with her, hitting her up. But she doesn't want those guys. But the guys that she wants don't want her. Fellas, I always told you guys, stop believing this fucking lie when you hear women say, I'm single by choice. No, the fuck she's not. She is not single by choice. She is single because the men that she wants doesn't want her. That's not a choice. She is being forced into that position. That is not a choice. Because if she could be with the man that she wants to be with, she would be in a relationship. Remember, only men control access to relationships. Women control access to sex. It is what it is. But we're going to keep on rocking. She just said it. And women all over across the whole internet are saying the same thing. Ladies are waking up and understanding this. That they have no control no more. If you wasted the best thing that you got, which is your body, you're finished. I told you guys. I knew a woman I can't speak on that. I can't speak too many real stories just yet. In time.
It's fine.
This is why the definition of humble pie is important, because Brittany Renner admits many of the things she has done, and that as a result, she has a small chance of getting the man she wants. But she will not lower her standards, and that's why she will die alone, and that's why you have to invest in cat and wine stocks. This is not financial advice, by the way. But 45% of women will be single and childless in 2030 because they cannot go back in lifestyle. They cannot date down, in their opinion. And they are only attracted to the top 10, top 20% of guys. They don't care about the rest, so they will take it to the grave. It is what it is.
Listen to me. Here's the crazy part. Y'all already know if you follow me on Instagram. This week, I've had 13 random women promoting their OnlyFans. I told you guys, it ain't a new wave, but now ever since prostitution got decriminalized in most states, you're going to see it go up. OnlyFans, if you showing nudes and all kind of, that's a form of prostitution. Listen, fellas, I told y'all this was going to happen. The Bible tells you it's going to happen. And I already told you guys the story of the young woman that, let's be clear, I knew she was heading down the wrong road. And I actually wanted to kind of try to save her from herself. And she's even admitted to me saying, you know, I appreciate you trying to save me from my life of heartache. Oh, man. We're going to stop right here. Subscribe to the channel. Brittany killed this video. Interview was great. Fellas, I hope you learned some truth. Y'all already know I'm your host, Michael May. Hear Me Out Podcast, and we out.